Welcome to Cox OC Connection. I'm Lacy Kelly, and this is Cox Civic Connection, where we visit with your civic leaders. Today we have John Whitman, who is not only the Interim City Manager for the City of Aliso Viejo, but also a principal with Charles Abbott and Associates. Welcome, John.
Thank you very much for having me, Lacy.
So you're wearing multiple hats with us this evening, including being the Interim City Manager of Aliso Viejo and a principal for Charles Abbott, and they're sort of intertwined in your role there. Can you tell us a little bit about your role with the City of Aliso Viejo and how you came to be the Interim City Manager?
Sure, I'd love to. We've always been excited about new cities, the formation of new cities, and it's such a vibrant time in the life of a city. New ideas, a lot of creative juices flowing, so I've always participated in those processes. I participated very early in Aliso, where we assisted the city with getting started, and they issued an RFP and we competed and were successful for the contract, and that was July of 2001. I became the first Director of Public Works, city engineer, served in that position till last August, sort of retired, had been involved with the major projects that are currently going on, and when the previous city manager left for another position, council came to me and said, would you please help us in the interim? And I said, I'd be really proud to do that for a few months.
Okay, so you've always been a contract employee with
yes,
the
I have.
city. Okay,
yes.
Okay, interesting. So I'm assuming then Charles Abbott and yourself are believers in contract services, and so maybe you could expound on what the benefits and cost savings would be to that sort of model of delivering service.
Oh, sure, yeah, I'd love to. I think contracting has so many benefits. We pull from the same labor pool, so we don't have different people, we have different rules that we operate by, which really lead to a lot of efficiencies. When we staff a particular operation, we can vary that staff. We can have 3 people one day and 7 people the next. We can staff to what the client needs, and that creates significant efficiencies in terms of operations. We also have resources that we can draw from, various expertise that might not be available in a smaller city staff. There are several benefits that you might never think about. For instance, many small cities would have 1 or 2 engineers working for them. There's no career opportunity, so it's very hard to hold on to talent in cities. We have career opportunities, so we're able to move people up through a career path and have those people continue to participate. So there are a lot of efficiencies and cost savings in what we do.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks for sharing that.
Sure.
Well, the region certainly has bought into the contract services model.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think cities are opting for this model rather than the traditional model of service delivery? Do you think they're considering this a success?
I think they're absolutely considering it a success. I think it wouldn't continue if they weren't finding the efficiencies and productivity being very beneficial, especially to their bottom line. We don't have the large pension costs, other things like that cities are really concerned about these days. I don't know if you're aware, but the model for contracting is kind of historical here in the Los Angeles area in Southern California. The Lakewood model, it's called, in the city of Lakewood in 1956, I believe, started contracting with the county of Los Angeles, and that kind of set the pace. But cities, we have to perform on a daily basis, and if we're doing that, cities want to continue, and that's why we think that the model's been successful and popular here in Southern California.
It seems too, with the recent recession, that it allows you to remain sort of market flexible.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Yes, in a lot of different ways. Staffing levels, levels of expertise, the ability to hire new employees, and we do have to get rid of employees, and we can do that very effectively and efficiently.
Sure,
yeah.
Sure. Okay. You know, since you're in your role with Charles Abbott, you probably have access to a lot of different cities. What kind of trends are you seeing emerge in the way services are delivered in all of your service areas?
Yes, we actually work in 13 cities in Orange County, and we also work Southern California, but we're seeing more national acceptance of contracting. I was previously with a firm in the East, and we talked about contracting, but it hadn't really taken hold. We're seeing more and more areas that are interested, much for the same reasons that Southern California are interested. Our company has recently opened an office in Atlanta. We are now providing contract services to 4 cities in the Atlanta area, another emerging market. We see that all over the country, and we see some very innovative things going on. We see agencies that are contracting for sections of highway to maintain based on performance standards. Very exciting stuff. We're really pleased to be in the market.
That's excellent. Okay, well, moving to the City of Aliso Viejo, how long will you be there?
My contract is through the end of January. My efforts, we're working on several major projects. I'm just thrilled to be participating at this stage. We're kind of setting the stage for the last development in the city in this first area. So I hope to have a lot accomplished by the end of January, most of which would include finding my replacement. We're starting the interview process in a couple of weeks. So exciting time in Aliso Viejo, fun to be there. I'm really happy they asked me to come back.
Excellent. Okay, well, my last question is, city manager professionals, any kind of professional planning directors, all have their own nonprofits where they go for training and professional development. And one of the criticisms we sometimes hear is, well, you know, contract cities don't have that kind of dedication to professional training and all that kind of thing. I guess my question is, how do you guys keep up on the latest industry trends and keep yourself trained in those different city roles?
Oh, we're really proud of our role in training. We think we have one of the best training operations around. We promote people based on certifications, based on training they get.
I see.
We keep it at the 4. We demand that our people move up in their career and get the training they need to do a better and better job. It's what have you done for me today in our business.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, well, we'll look forward to the good work that you're going to do in Aliso Viejo and helping them find their new leader. And I'm sure we'll see you around through Charles Abbott within the county and otherwise. So I want to thank you. I know you're very busy in your interim role. I want to thank you for spending time with us today on Cox Civic Connection.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Well, thanks for watching Cox Civic Connection. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.